Hey everyone, today I'm going to do the book edition of M.A.S.H, that game that I played a ton of in elementary school. I don't know if anybody else did, but I played a ton because I was an only child, and it's a great thing to do when you're bored. This book edition was started by Jesse the Reader, so I've left his video in the description if you want to check it out. Also, if you want to get more in-depth rules on how M.A.S.H works, because I'm not going to go into it too much in this video because I think you're going to get it when I start. Basically, you're going to predict your bookish life with this game. When you start with your M.A.S.H at the top, and it means mansion, apartment, shack, and house. Basically, what kind of building you're going to live in your bookish life. Then we're going to pick what worlds we are going to live in. So you have to, when you pick these, pick at least one bad one. So for my bad one, I'm going to pick Wonderland because I don't want to live there because everyone is crazy and mean. Then I'm going to pick Narnia, which I'm not sure I'm spelling right, but I think it looks good to me. And let's, because I've never seen anybody pick this one, Florin from The Princess Bride. And then I'm going to pick Gotham City. I feel like I want to pick some comic book stuff on here because comic books are books. This one's kind of okay. That's the okay for me one because it has indoor plumbing unlike some of these other places, but it also has a lot of crime. Next, we're gonna pick our J-O-B, a job. I'm gonna do Shield Maiden, a la Lord of the Rings, Hacker, a la Lisbeth Salander or Oracle from Birds of Prey. Love both. Either way, it's cool. Profiler, because I've always been interested in profiling, and I read a ton of Thomas Harris, all those Silence of the Lambs types books. From a bad one, Avox from the Hunger Games, because not only are you forced into servitude, but you get to get your tongue cut out, so that's not any fun, is it? Next is husband or spouse. Ultimate husband would be Richard Mayhew from Neverwhere. Then I'm going to say for my okay one, let's see, I will pick Sherlock Holmes. Because I respect his talent, but I'm not sure he would be husband material. He's a little nicer in the books, I will say. From a bad one, Tom Buchanan from The Great Gatsby. I definitely do not want to be married to him. Horrible husband. I think we would not get along very well. And I'm going to say Professor X from X-Men because I took a quiz once to see what X-Men character I would date, and I got Professor X, and I would totally marry Professor X. I don't care if he's an older man, that's okay with me. Transportation. I'm just going to say trans. You know what the rest of it is. I'm lazy. I'm going to go Yellow Porsche. How do you spell Porsche? Porsche from Twilight. It's Alice's car. Vespa. I'm pretty sure Elizabeth Salander has a Vespa. And the girl with the dragon tattoo. Correct me if I'm wrong, or don't. Portal. I never can say portal right. Portal. And from a bad one, I'm going to pick the large eagles from Lord of the Rings because I'm afraid of heights. Our next section is best friend, my BFF. So for this, I'm going to pick, this is a weird one, I'm sorry, Death from Sandman, because if you've met Death in Sandman, you know she is flipping awesome and I would totally be her best friend. Then I'm gonna pick Jo March, you know, from Little Women, because I think she's awesome. For my bad one, Scarlett O'Hara, because she would be a crappy best friend. Even though she's interesting, she'd be a crappy best friend. I'm just gonna pick another good one for this one. I'm gonna pick Anne with an E, from Anne of Green Gables, because we would be awesome kindred spirit best friends. So, now we have pet. I'm gonna go owl, because I obviously like owls, and it's about the only thing about Harry Potter that I really, really like, because you know how I feel about Harry Potter. I'm going to do dragon for my bad one, unicorn from The Last Unicorn. I would kind of feel bad having that unicorn, but you know, whatever. Mouse. It could either be the mouse in the book Clair de Lune, because it's about a dancing mouse, which would be awesome, or Reepicheep from Chronicles of Narnia, because I think he's flipping awesome. Now for the number of children I will have, I will say 0, 1, 2, and 12. Really hope I don't get 12. Now I'm going to do my little circle-y thing to see how many I will count. And I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now for the speed portion of this. Yes, no 12 kids. Okay, thank you God, not Tom. Husband potential's looking good. Not a hideous life, I'm actually surprised. So, I get to live in a house in Florin, like in Princess Bride. I get to be a shield maiden. So me and Owen, I guess, could hang. And it actually kind of works with Florin. It's the same kind of attire, I think. My husband is Professor X. I'm not sure how that works, but I don't think I mind that. I think that's a pretty good one out of my husband choices. I travel by portal, so portal, I never can say that word right. Anyway, I travel by portal, which actually makes this make more sense, because maybe it's a time traveling portal. Oh, that makes sense. My BFF is Scarlett O'Hara, which I'm not that happy about, but maybe I could help her grow as a human being, and since I'm traveling through time. And my pet is a mouse, hopefully ballet dancing, because that would be awesome. And I have 1 child, which is pretty cool. It's not too many. Decent life. Awesome. That was my book M.A.S.H. Thanks for watching. I will be back later in the week with another video, so check that out too if you want to. And see you later. Bye!